Nigerian Army arrests Boko Haram mastermind. Labour Congress tasks federal government on financial leakages. Court grants former KATSINA governor bail. And in sports, Heartland FC fined 6.25 million naira over referee attack. These and many more stories in a moment. I am Nten Ekpang with the news on the hour on television Nigerian. The Nigerian Army has arrested a suspected Boko Haram member, Aminu Yaminu aka Tashaku, said to have been the mastermind of most of the recent attacks in Benue State. Tashaku was arrested by combined troops of 707 Special Forces Brigade, the police and the Department of State Security Services in Makurdi, the Benue State capital. The suspect, according to the army, has concluded plans with his cohorts in Bauchi, Borno, Yobe and Nasarawa states to launch a major attack on innocent citizens in Benue State. The army pledged to do all in its power to bring all perpetrators of violence and terror to book, and urged residents of communities to oblige it with timely information that could lead to the arrest of criminal elements in the society. Ahead of the upcoming Workers' Day celebration, Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC) has called on governments at all levels to block financial leakages to be able to pay the proposed minimum wage for Nigerian workers. President of the Nigerian Labour Congress, Ayuba Waba, speaking during the North Central Zonal Public Hearing of the Federal Government Tripartite Committee on the new National Minimum Wage held in Lokoja on Friday, made the call for corruption to be reduced at all levels of government in order to pay the new national minimum wage. Waba faulted claims by some state governors that they lack resources to implement a new minimum wage due to the current economic challenges, saying the issue of non-payment of salary was not about lack of resources, but rather about mismanagement of available resources. Former Governor of Katsina State, Ibrahim Shema, was on Friday granted bail on self-recognition by a federal high court sitting in Katsina. Shema, who was Governor of Katsina State from 2007 to 2015, is standing trial before the court on a 26-count charge bordering on money laundering amounting to 5.7 billion naira Shopee funds during his tenure. The counsel to the defendant, Joseph Daudu SAN, who filed a bail application for the defendant under Section 35 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic 1999 as amended, drew attention to the fact that the defendant was a former governor of Katsina State for 2 terms and therefore has right to bail and will not breach bail conditions if granted. When we come back after the break, there will be more news on the entertainment, sports and the foreign scene.
For almost a decade, the Nigerian Army have given their all to ensure that our dear country is not overrun by Boko Haram insurgents. Some have in the process paid the ultimate price, while many will forever live with indelible scars occasioned by their determination to protect the country, no matter the hurdle. Despite these, they have remained resolute and undaunted, and today, all territories the insurgents once took control of have been recaptured and normalcy restored. And now, for the first time in a long time, the end of Boko Haram is foreseeable. Therefore, the wisest thing for the remaining insurgents to do is to surrender today or face total destruction from the army. Remember, the Nigerian Army will stop at nothing to ensure that total peace is restored in all parts of the country. So, be wise and embrace peace today or get ready to be ruthlessly dealt with. This message is brought to you by the Coalition on Conflict Resolution and Human Rights in Nigeria.
Welcome back. Sweden's legendary disco group ABBA on Friday announced that all 4 members had returned by recording 2 new songs after 35 years, following repeated comments by the group that they would not reunite. The group revealed that they have recorded 2 new songs, one with the title I Still Have Faith in You, and another unnamed track, saying that after some 35 years, they felt that it could be fun to join forces again and go into the recording studio. ABBA split up in 1982 after dominating the disco scene for more than a decade with hits like Waterloo, Dancing Queen, Mamma Mia, and Super Trooper, and the group, who sold more than 400 million copies, have not sung together on stage since 1986. And to some sports news. Now, the league management company LMC has imposed on Heartland FC of Owerri a fine of 6.25 million naira and docked 3 accrued points following crowd trouble incidents in its game against Plateau United on March Day 18, where referee Yusuf Garba and his team were assaulted, and so were the management team of their opponent, Plateau United. The LMC further stated that for contravening the framework and rules that govern the Nigerian Professional Football League, Heartland will play their next 3 home matches behind closed doors, while the team manager, Mobi Okbaraku, a former Super Eagles defender, was suspended from all Professional Football League activities for the next 10 matches. In a related development, the LMC also fined Plateau United 1 million naira for issuing public statements capable of bringing the league to disrepute following the incident in their March Day 18 game at Heartland.
Welcome to Living Treasures Academy. Enjoy a conducive and serene learning environment. Qualified and experienced teachers. Equipped computer laboratory and library. Secured atmosphere. Extracurricular activities. An all-embracing curriculum for total development of the child. Comprehensive education for leadership. Join us today from crèche to secondary levels. Living Treasures Academy, committed to excellence.
On the foreign scene, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge have named their new baby Prince Louis Arthur Charles in honor of both the prince's grandfather, Prince Charles, and Louise's Mountbatten, the Duke of Edinburgh's mentor, who was killed by an IRA bomb in 1979. The baby will be known as His Royal Highness Prince Louis of Cambridge. The name is a significant tribute to the royal family, with the newborn prince sharing names in common with his brother Prince George Alexander Louis, his father Prince William Arthur Philip Louis, and his grandfather Prince Charles Philip Arthur George. The announcement had been eagerly anticipated since the Duke and Duchess showed off their new son to the world on Monday evening. And to end the news, a recap of the major stories. Nigerian Army arrests Boko Haram mastermind. Labour Congress tasks federal government on financial leakages. Court grants former KATSINA state governor bail. And in sports, Heartland FC fined 6.25 million naira over referee attack. And that's the news on the hour on Television Nigerian. Do remember, walking with a friend in the dark is better than working alone in the light. Thanks for watching. I am Nten Ekbang. Bye.